So recurring free text invoice, what is the term recurring means? Any idea what is recurring means? So it is repeated on certain periodic basis. So recurring free text invoices are those invoices that are repeated on periodic basis. So it can be the same kind of invoice that is posted on every week or every month or every quarter, depends on the requirement. Suppose that I have lent a building to one of the one of my tenant who is now operating some of his work in his office in his my building. Suppose I want to collect rent from him on monthly basis. I would send him invoices on at the end of every month so that he will pay the rent in at least next 5 days. So every month the rent will be the same until and unless we change the contractual amount of rent, and the rent amount will be the same. Suppose if it is 10,000 every month, so every month I'll send an invoice for 10,000 to the tenant who have leased my building. So now what I'll do is I'll create a process or a template in such a way that it would automatically generate the free text invoices on monthly basis without manual intervention. So how that will work, let us see. For that, we might have to create a template and we have to associate it with the particular customer for whom we have to raise that invoice for every on periodic basis. So for that, I'm taking you to accounts receivable. So I'll just close all the menus once to show you better navigation. So within this invoices form, here I have recurring invoices. You can see this one. Under recurring invoices, I see free text invoice templates. This one, free text invoice templates, the third option. Accounts receivable, invoices, recurring invoices, free text invoice templates here. Click on this free text invoice templates. So we don't have any templates. Let us create one. So this is an empty form. Let me delete it and create a new. Okay. Template name rent. I'll give it as rent monthly. So recipient. So recipient in the sense the employee in our company who would be handling this process. So you can give an employee name if required. It's not mandatory, but you can give one if you have one. Where is this option of okay? It's here. Posting profile. Which posting profile you generally use? General posting profile. Then in case sales tax is applicable, you can give one, and if charges are applicable, you can add charges here and that would appear here. If not necessary, you can leave it as it is. Then you can add the terms of payment, like I'll add net 5 days. Method of payment you can add. How do you receive your payments? Okay, you are indicating check method of payment, and if you have any schedules and discounts applicable, you can give them or not necessary if not required. Then the financial dimensions if necessary. Then the main account and the other details. So for for the receiving the rent revenue, you can give one account here for the revenue account. I would say like some revenue. So the same account I'm giving, assume this to be a rent revenue account, or you can create one rent revenue account and give it the same here. And 1 month rent, 10,000. I'm just adding it here. Okay. That's how I'm not adding anything else. So for remaining all are the one and the same. So just a template that I have created, and you don't have the option of posting here. It is just used for the just used as a template which you can later generate as an invoice. So I just created details. I did not link any customer here yet. So only the main account and the amount is linked here. And if you want to give the description, you can give the description rent monthly, just like that. Then other details are not necessary, and you can see the assigned customers here in the list. If at all you assign this particular template to any of the customer, but we did not link it to any customer yet, so you can't see it here. I'll just duplicate this tab. And what else we have is you can copy this template actually. As it is, you can copy this template and you can use another template. Suppose rent to Identity I gave, right? If I click on copy, it will create same as it is. It will copy everything and create another template. If you want to change something here, you can change. That's all. So I don't want this template. I'll just delete it. So by using the delete option, then since this template is created, how can I link this template to a specific customer or group of customers? I can do it here. I mean, I'll go to all customers. Takes a while to load. We have two customers, right? So for this DMart, let's say suppose we are going to create a free text invoice. I mean, we are going to link that template that we have created. Under invoice, I have recurring invoices set up here. Select the customer, click on invoice on the action tab. You have the option of recurring invoice here. You can click on recurring invoices. So here you can link that recurring invoice template if required. So click on new. You will find the templates. If you have multiple templates, you can find multiple, but you have only one template or which we have created recently, so that we can click here. Rent template is selected. Okay. Then it will ask you what is the start date of the bill. From which date you are going to start the bill. I'll say they have taken my billing from 1st of December. So starting from 1st of December, my billing will start. Okay, or else I'll say they are starting from 1st of January, my billing will start, anything. So I'll just take it as it is. Starting from 1st of December, my billing will start. Okay. Then billing end date. Suppose if you have given a contract, given that billing for lease for them for 1 year or 2 years, so you can give that billing end date. Or if you say no end date, means until the next agreement that you would sign, that there is no end date, you will keep on posting the invoices. So you can say that one. Or you can give a billing end date and say like until 22nd December. 22nd December, 1st of 22nd December will be the end of bill date, you can say. You can give the maximum cumulative amount. Maximum cumulative amount means every month we are having 10,000, right? According to the template. So you can give maximum cumulative amount of suppose say 1 lakh. If you give it as 1 lakh, as and when invoices are generated for complete amount of 1 lakh, the process will stop. It regardless of the number of periods that is left over or remaining. Or if at all this 1 lakh amount is not covered and the billing end date is completed, let's say suppose to 10,000 is being run and in it is completed suppose in 7 months only, let's say for example, and I mean in 7 months only total, I mean this to say like in 70,000 is completed in 7 months and this will be the end of 7 months, let's say for example it is only for 7 months. What I have given here is only for 7 months, let's say, and 7 months is completed, but 1 lakh is not covered. Only 70,000 is covered, and you don't have any further billing because your billing end date is over. So that's what is given here. Either if this amount completes first, the billing will stop, or if this date comes first, the billing will stop, regardless of the amount. If the amount is completed first, regardless of the end date, the billing will stop, or the invoice generation will stop automatically. If billing end date and maximum cumulative amount fields both are entered, invoice generation will stop when the first of the two values is reached. That's what. If I don't give this one, there won't be any maximum amount, so cumulative amount, so automatically it will generate the invoices until this particular date that I have given here. I'll give it as 1st of December. For 1 year, I have given them contract, let's say. Then free text invoice template. Okay, it is template on from template only we are going to copy the details, and US dollar currency. So recurrence pattern, on which recurrence pattern you want, monthly or yearly. You can select monthly, weekly, yearly. If you want quarterly means you can give month and 3 here. If you want monthly once means month and 1 you can give here. So every month once an invoice will be generated. Then you can save it. So next generation date, it is showing as 1st of December 2021. Previous generation date, if you would have generated any invoice previously, that would show up here. Previous invoice date, it will show previous invoice, when was the invoice posted on previous, which particular date, it shows up here. So this is how you can link the template to a customer, and you can give the billing start date and end date and cumulative amount if necessary. If not, you can leave it as. And the frequency of the periods on which the invoices has to be generated can be given here. Now if I go to the template and refresh the form, if I go to the assigned customers, I can see here the customer is assigned, customer 1 is assigned. Okay, then you can generate invoices for this customer now. So for generating recurring invoices, you have this option here. Above the free text invoice template, you have generate recurring invoices. After that, you have post recurring invoices. 2 steps. First, let us generate the recurring invoice. I'll click here on generate recurring invoices. So what is the invoice date? I'll say 1st of December. Template, I'll select this template rent only, that since I have to generate it for him. Then generation date, I'll only generate it for 1st of December only directly. Records to include, if this particular template is associated to multiple customers, if you don't select any customer account here, automatically invoices will be created for all the customers linked to this template. But if it is linked to a single customer, then a single invoice only will be generated. And if it is linked to multiple customers, and if you select only one customer here, invoice will be generated only for that customer you have filtered here. Okay, you can also run it in the batch job. Actually, the prominence is that you can create a batch. You can run it in the batch job, creating a recurrence pattern. Every month first, this will run the batch job and create invoices automatically. So it will generate the invoice automatically. And for posting, you can post them manually if required, or for posting also you can create a batch job. Up to you. So we have this option of recurrence, right? If you can run it on recurrence basis, monthly. So which day? Like 1st of every month, once in a month, you can say. So accordingly, it will run the batch job every month. You can schedule a batch job, right? Every month it will run and generate an invoice on the first of every month if you want to. For now, I'm not adding it in the batch job. I'll just run it on the screen for the first of. So it is saying that recurring invoice was created successfully. Let's go and see the recurring invoice where it is created, and that will be available here, post recurring invoices page, once a trade is generated. Here I can see this invoice is generated. It is not posted yet. See, posted status is showing as no. You can post it by here, clicking here, or you can open this one, check this amount, 10,000. Okay, and go back and post it if you want to. Just post it. So it is added to batch job. It takes a while and it will get posted automatically. The status will change to yes automatically. Don't worry. This is how we can generate multiple free text invoices. Let's say suppose, let me go back. I'll come back to that page once again. I'm going to generate recurring invoices. So suppose that I forgot to generate the invoice for the month of January. I'm going to generate the invoice for the month for the 1st of February this time. December 22nd, sorry, February 1st, 2022. I'm generating the invoice and I'm selecting the same rent template. Okay, for the month of January, we forgot to generate the invoice, and let's see what happens. So it is saying that invoice number 2 is created successfully. Let's see what it is up to. So See, the month of January invoice is not created, only this one is created. But within this, you can see two lines. Whatever that you have missed over, the two lines are taken into this consideration: 10,000 of January and 10,000 of February. 20,000 invoice is generated when you generate it on the 1st of February 2022 by missing out the January one. So this is how. Now let's refresh it. It's still in the batch job, I think so. You can see the batch job somewhere in this. Here is this. Post recurring free text noise. It is executing now. It is completed. I think now I should refresh this. And you see this is posted. Post recurrent free text invoice. Now this one is posted. Recurring free text invoice. You can also check it in the posted invoices. I think all free text invoices. So it is still showing as not posted. Okay, you have another two invoices which has to be posted, right? So I have this one FTI 03 which is now posted. Sorry, I should have clicked on this one. So this is the invoice that is posted for the 1st of December. So just close this. This one. Taken this account, rent monthly, 10,000 posted. Actually, there are another two invoices generated automatically here. So for the month of January and February, which are pending. We have seen it, right? So here in the post recurring invoices page, this one is still pending, which we have to post. If we post this, automatically two invoices get posted. So you can use this option of post. They are added to batch queue. Takes 2 or 3 minutes. The batch will get completed and they will get posted as well. And we can see the posted invoices as well here in this. Now let me refresh this and I can see this batch job created. It's waiting. After that, it will change to executing and it will end. Once after ending, if these invoices get posted here. That's how the recurring free text invoices works. And you can work on them in interview. They will not mostly stress on this, but I thought in case if they ask, you should at least have an idea about what to explain. So given you a little brief of how the free text recurring free text invoices work. So they would mostly ask you about what is free text invoice, how it will work, and what is the purpose of free text invoices. Like that, they might ask you the questions in interview. Some people, I mean, where they some businesses where they provide services to the customers mostly, so or they might have this miscellaneous revenues often, so they will use this option of free text invoices. So they would come up with a requirement to have this free text invoices in place. So now you can see this is also posted. You can see this one. Let's change it to yes. You can see the free text invoices page. Here you can see invoice number 4 and 5 also posted, but both of them are dated for 1st of December only, since you have posted them for 1st of December only. But you can see the amount. I mean, this is for 10,000 and this is also for 10,000. Two invoices at 5 days, as you can see. So that's how you can post multiple invoices or recurring invoices. You can add them to batch job and it will automatically post them. Create and post them, or if you can keep a batch job for automatically creating, later you can review and post it if you want to. And that would end the concept of free text invoices.